Kakadosh Boker Tov. We're continuing with the halachot of the berachot of Mezonot. We mentioned that there are three criteria in order to make something a pat haba b'kisnin, which means that it makes it a Mezonot instead of a hamotzi. The halacha now though states that we're going to have to flip it the other way around in the middle of the meal. What does that mean? We know that one of the three criteria, we had the three which were very quickly, which is anything which is going to be a filling, anything which is memuleh, anything which is nilosh, which means in the actual dough you have that it's going to become sweet for whatever reason that you're adding. And the third one was it was crunchy. Any of those factors make it the beracha of mezonot. And why? Because now maybe that's just a pat haba b'kisnin, that's something like a snack. It wasn't really a meal. However, though, in the middle of the meal, when you already made a motzi lechem min haaretz, and now you're in the middle of a meal, and now they're going to come and they're going to bring you a dessert. And now in this dessert, you have what's called, it's a mezonot. So now in order to make a mezonot for sure, you have to make sure that it's 100% mezonot. Because if it's going to be any type of, even a percentage hamotzi, it was already covered with the hamotzi that you did during the meal. So therefore, in order for it to make it 100% mezonot, according to all opinions, now you have to flip it that you need all three conditions to make a mezonot in the middle of a meal. So I'll give you a few examples. Baklawa, or for example, wafers, right? In these cases, what do you have? A wafer, you have, it's crunchy, right? You have that it's got a filling of the chocolate, and in the actual dough, it's going to be sweet. So anything which is going to be like these type of foods, which is basically going to fulfill all three criteria of having pat haba b'kisnin, you will make a mezonot in the middle of the meal. Even if you're just missing one of those criteria, since it's a safek, that maybe it's hamotzi, so therefore you do not make a mezonot in the middle of the meal, because maybe it was already included in the beracha of the hamotzi previously. Rav Ovadia Yosef wanted to say that against Maran, that maybe be'emet, even in such a case, you will still not make a mezonot. And because of that, they always hold that you should always do birkat hamazon and then have mezonot. Or you make a mezonot prior to the meal, and then you're going to have that in mind for later on. However, though, according to Shitat Maran, and this is what Rav Ben Zion Abba Shaul is going to be posek, no, you have very simple three criteria to make something mezonot, and then in the middle of the meal, if you already made hamotzi, you need all three criteria in order to make hamotzi. If you fulfilled in order to make a mezonot, in order to fulfill all those three criteria, then you could come and make a mezonot in the middle of your meal of hamotzi.